going on, everybody? It's Antonio again with another video of nothing fun, just work that has to be done. So today I'm doing my cooling system on my daily. I don't know what happened. Well, not really. I know what happened. There's a hole in the radiator, but I wasn't expecting to doing this. I really thought I had to do the cooling system on the E36 before I had to do it on this, but things happen, right? So right now I'm just focused on that. I just took the covers on each side of the wheel well in the front end, just to access like the drain plug for the radiator. I was gonna pop the hose off like everybody else does, but I couldn't really get into it that way, so I'm just gonna do it the right way. So let me just show you guys what I did. All right. So it's still kind of draining there. I don't really think this video is like anything fun for you guys, but it's content, and I'm spending my Saturday doing it, you know, so that I have to drive my car. But it has like a hole like right between where the fan is, on the inside between here. I did a pressure test. I don't have it with me now, but I did it the other day, and it's been sitting for 2 days. So if you guys know about the pressure test, it's like it has threading. It has like a little spout, I would say, or I don't know. It's something like this. And what happened to my cap? Anyways, so long story short, you put it on here, you screw it on, you attach like this pump. It's like literally like a manual pump, and you pump it to the point that it pushes air into it, and you were able to see the leak where it's coming from without running the car hot and overheating it. So I'll try to find that. It could be any brand. I'm just gonna put it on the description just so you guys are aware on what it is, because it helped me out. And like I said, I found the leak in here, so I ended up going to the auto parts outlet in Randolph, if you guys know, or in the area, and I purchased a new radiator. I got a new top holes just because I wanted it to be newer, because it was like rubbing off of this because the clip that holds the holes in place is broken. So I'm replacing that. I'm probably just gonna go pick up some new clamps, just because I hate these OEM clamps. They kind of suck. I mean, they're better than the other ones that like kind of like they clamp on there and you can't really reuse them, so they're better than that, right? But yeah, I'll show you guys what I got inside for it, but it's pretty straightforward. It's just changing the top holes, you know, it's draining it, removing it, replacing it, filling it up, and then waiting for the heater core to turn on and for the heat to blow hot. You know the deal. Nothing crazy, nothing that we've never done before, right? So here is the top radiator hose I was telling you guys about, and I just ended up getting the full strength just because it's cheaper, and I'm just gonna add some water to it because it says must add water, obviously. Instead of buying two at O'Reilly's, I bought like one for the price of one, if that makes sense, the 50/50. And I got the new radiator, like I said, at APO. And yeah, I still have the Legacy seat. It's the driver's seat, because I didn't really document the Legacy on here, but yeah, it had cloth because it wasn't the limited, so I ended up doing a whole leather conversion. So yeah. And talking about cooling systems, this is the whole cooling system kit. Oh, that was leaking. That sucks. Anyways, that's the whole cooling system kit from FCP. And then I got this still in the box. I haven't even opened it yet, but look at that right there. What does that say? FCP Euro. Let's see if I can get that. And then it says, so you get the point. It says lifetime warranty, right? Lifetime replacement guarantee, hassle-free returns. So FCP works this way. If you ever have a problem with anything that you buy from them, you can send it back and they'll give you a new one. And it's just that simple. They even don't mind my door card. They even like do it for oil. Like you can do an oil change and get reimbursed and just get another one. You know what I mean? I haven't done the oil thing yet, but I have a few buddies that have. Don't mind the mess. Yeah. I recommend them if you have a German car, if they even list your car under that website, but I hope they do. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Alright, so stupid little holes right here. I think that's the cooler line for the transmission. It's fucking stuck. Took this off. The fan plugs. I still got 3 lines on this side actually, and whatever's on the bottom over there. So yeah, we live. Nah, man, I'm just chilling today. It's actually a nice day. We had some rain last few days. If you're from Boston, you know, or in New York and New Jersey and even Worcester, I've seen some flooding, bro. I've seen people on jet skis, bro. Like, why are you on jet skis, you know, in the middle of the fucking street? Hey, I'm jealous. Anyways, yeah, I'm just taking my time with this since there's not really going on. And yeah, having a bit of fun. Cap. Yeah, just chilling. Might link up with my boy later for the podcast. By the way, you guys should definitely follow the podcast. It's stancebodega.com, or you can go to stance.bodega on Instagram, or you can look up Stance Bodega on Facebook. We're even on Apple Music. We're even on Spotify. We're on all that. So you can even just Google us and we'll pop up. Shout out to my boy Gio. I'm gonna put his link in the description, and we're gonna get lit tonight. Alright, so the only thing that really gave me a hard time, look how filthy this thing is, but the only thing that gave me a hard time was the 2 cooler lines, like I told you. This one I ended up just cutting off because I seen that there was enough slack for me to just like cut it straighter on the existing piece on the actual, where I cut it from, that's going to the actual car. Long story short, I'm basically just gonna like straighten it out on the other side and then putting onto the new one. This one I ended up having to take off from the other end because it was just hard to get between this holes and that holes. This one I just pried right off and it came off, so I definitely am going to change these to the ones that have like the bolt on it. Those clamps, the newer school ones. Yeah, this was kind of annoying. And it's still filled up, so just be careful when you are taking this out. There's always gonna be some leftover coolant in there, so yeah, this is annoying. I had to get done though. And that's the drain plug I was telling you about. It's in the passenger side corner and it goes right in like that, which isn't that bad. It really didn't let out as much coolant as I think, because obviously like it was low on coolant because it was leaking. But you can even see it from right here. Look at that. It was leaking right there. I don't know what the heck happened to it, but it happened and it was leaking. It was like shooting out. Hope you guys like my sound effects. Boom, bow, bow. Anyways, yeah. Guess I'm in a good mood today. Yeah, shit sucked, but not really that bad. I just have to disconnect this hose going into the reservoir, like take it off, but it doesn't make sense because I'm gonna keep the shroud in the fan, right? So I'm just gonna unbolt it and bolt it onto a new one quick right there, so I don't even have to take it off. And yeah, I think I need to keep these Should have got new ones, but whatever. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Plug and play. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to do other than take this off, which I'll probably do right in front of you guys. I don't know what size it is, but figure it out on the long way, right? Let's see. I think I ended up using 5/16. I don't know what that is in metric size, but is it metric? Anyways, there's one. I'm assuming there's like 3 or 4. Should be 4, right? Guess there's only 2. And it just hooks on each bottom end right here. But yeah. But for anybody that's wondering why I have a tent on top of the E36, it's because I have a leak in most convertibles. I don't care who you are. I know you have a leak in your convertible no matter what. It normally just leaks from like the top pillar where it meets either the hard top in my case or the soft top, right next to the window on the top of the top front of the windshield. So I can just show you guys. I was joking around on Instagram saying I slammed my tent, but right there, it normally leaks right there, and it sucks, but it is what it is. And I don't know if I said this before, but my M3 door trims fell off because I got some eBay ones, and I don't know if I have to like JB weld the actual trim piece onto the car, which is gonna suck. Everybody's telling me not to do it, but how else am I gonna do it, you know, without spending double or almost triple on what I spend on the ones on eBay, on FCP Euro or anywhere else that sells them for like 400 bucks. Not buying plastic for $400. I'd rather buy a bumper for 400. By the way, if anybody has a E36 M3 rear bumper, let me know. I don't really need it, but might as well just do it all the way around since I got the skirts coming in, going on tomorrow. But yeah, love that car. Anyways, yeah, I just finished this shit so I can go inside and do something else. Alright, new radiator is together with the fan and shroud, and I ended up putting on the cooler line on the bottom end with another reservoir tank, because the reservoir has 2 hoses. So yeah, it has one on the bottom that leads to the bottom of the radiator, and then it has the one that's on the top right here. So yeah, that's all good. It's just putting on the new holes, waiting on some clamps right now. My dad is bringing some, and yeah, it's just putting everything back together, and like I said, filling it up. And luckily it brought a new drain plug. It's much easier than the 19, so it doesn't really need that much pressure, you know what I mean? It's not like it's like, you know, it's hot, but it's not like, you know what I mean? But yeah, everything else seems solid. I mean, I do have some leaks on the car and stuff like that, like I said, but nothing that can't be attacked, you know. I'm gonna do some spark plugs soon. I did the oil change. I don't really care about this peel, like it's a daily, you know what I mean? And it's not like a top of the line daily, but this thing looks rad. I think if I just keep it up, you know, it'll take care of me in the long run. So just waiting on that. I'll plug you guys back in once I get those clamps and I can put everything back together, fill it up, and turn the heater on and see how it goes. All right, word. So I got my boy Danny here today. I know you guys know him already by now. He put in the thermostat for me just because I was being a lazy B-word, but he put that on and we filled it up, and once he turned it on, everything pretty much leveled out after what, like in 20-30 minutes?
I would say 15.
Like 15 minutes of it running. The problem was that all the coolant stayed inside the reservoir and didn't drop down into the radiator because the thermostat wouldn't open, right? So obviously you have to just wait for the thermostat to open, and boom, pow. It opened up and it took it all down. I wasn't here for that, unfortunately, but Danny took care of it when I got back. Shout out D. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Now back and running. Now I gotta clean it because it's all fucking dirty inside. But yeah, at least of my worries for now. It's running, right, Dan? Good shit, bro. Thank you. Yo, thanks, bro. I was hurting driving the Beamer every day. It's only been like 3 or 4 days. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. We're just gonna basically put everything back together. Really appreciate you guys sticking with me. Yeah, I'm gonna put Danny's link in the description and everything like that. Shout him out and just check the description just to see everything that I put on there. Really hope you guys enjoy this video, and hopefully next video will be something fun and not like labor maintenance wise. But yeah, this is pretty much you guys chilling with us, and yeah, appreciate it. Peace.